All right, y'all, we back with another reaction right here on ABP Reactions. And right now, it's viral on the internet. Big Banks sat down with 6ix9ine, and I don't think things went how he expected, man. Let's see what happened.
6ix9ine destroyed and exposed Big Bank and the hypocrisy of the streets in his recent interview they just did. The reason why it was so bad for Big Bank is because 6ix9ine cornered Big Bank and put him in a situation where he had to defend the indefensible. Big Bank's kind of opened himself up to what was to come when the first question out of his mouth to 6ix9ine was, why do 6ix9ine wake up thinking about other men? Those other men were 21 Savage, Young Thug, and Atlanta rappers who criticized him.
First off, we're gonna get right into it. Why you wake up with on your mind? That's what I want to know.
So, I got this. So, when I wake up, right? I don't wake up with on my mind. I wake up me responding to right? I'm from New York. I feel like a lot of rappers, they wake up and mention 6ix9ine. They not from New York. When Meek Mill mentioned me, right? When Meek Mill mentioned me, he not from New York. When Lil Durk mentioned me, he not from New York. When King Von mentioned me, he not from New York. When 21 Savage mentioned me, he not from New York. Why do they got an opinion on my life, my case, not being from New York or having anything to do with my case? You know what I mean?
In the same rap shit, though.
That's the mistake that Big Bang make, defending the indefensible. You are critiquing 6ix9ine for speaking on 21 Savage and other grown men, and then the first thing out of your mouth when 6ix9ine says, nah, they spoke on me first is, well, y'all in the same field, they can that's just that's not even like logically consistent.
Yeah, that didn't make sense. Like, why would you start the interview like that, Big Bank? Why do you keep them niggas with names in your mouth when you wake up? And then they the ones be saying shit about him or on interviews saying shit about it. It's kind of like, you're being biased, Big Bank.
Right, that's illogical. And you can't critique 6ix9ine for speaking on 21 Savage and Young Thug and others. Well, when 21 Savage was on your show, bringing up 6ix9ine unprovoked.
The fans got the voice. How can
how do you not get destroyed from the internet? I don't think they can destroy you if you just keep going.
I'm not saying destroy you to the point where you go from 100 to 0, but they can take you from 100 to 40, 50. For sure. Overly. Quick, too. Oh, God. Let the wrong narrative get to going about you. Oh, God.
But I'm saying, what about the fight through them narratives, though? Because you got some fight through them narratives.
Still ain't getting no money like that, like they was. Still ain't getting no money like they was, like the rap boy.
Who?
We been wearing lace fronts and shit.
Uh-huh.
Who that?
Who told in New York, man. Who told all them in New York. The Mexican.
Oh, you say he...
The internet took his down.
I think he just stopped.
Nah, because he can't go. Ain't no gas in the car. What you mean he just stopped?
No, what I'm saying is, bro, you not getting what I'm saying. What I'm saying was, like, bro, certain shit happens and maybe it took a toll of you. Like Kanye, right? Let's say Kanye, for example. They've been trying to tear him down for forever.
When Buddy did what he did, I think he was the first snitch that like went viral. Bro, I ain't even trying to be funny.
Yes, you is, bro.
I'm talking about
Low-key, he right, though. Low-key, I mean, as far as this aspect, the first snitch in rap that went viral was a 6ix9ine situation. And that's when I think that's when the theory was tested, how will hip-hop and the culture perceive a snitch in rap? And the backlash they gave 6ix9ine was warranted, but then they didn't maintain that energy when other snitches in rap came about after. And that's what made the shit watered down. Like, oh, no. Y'all got to maintain that energy with everybody that do that action. But they was picking and choosing when it came to the Atlanta niggas. They started making excuses. Then they went as far as saying, fuck the streets. We getting money now, fuck the streets. Like, hold on, wait, where did that come from?
I'm talking about no, nigga. I'm talking about as an artist, bro. I'm talking about as an artist, as a lit rapper. He was the first rapper that, in the internet era, snitched, bro, and it was public as. He got out. He tried to still act like I snitched. So what? I'll kill everybody still. And they like, man, shut up. and he's down.
So from a viewer perspective, because 6ix9ine played this clip before he got into 21 Savage and before he started talking about 21 Savage, he played this clip. And people got to see, while Big Bang is trying to police how 6ix9ine speak about 21 Savage, he's trying to shut down the conversation, I ain't here to speak about nobody else. But he allowed 21 Savage and others to speak on 6ix9ine. Now, when 6ix9ine started to grill Big Bang about 21 Savage, Big Bang looked crazy because 6ix9ine provided the information, put it on the screen. And there was a point where 6ix9ine asked Big Bang to read what's on the screen, and Big Bang deliberately skipped over the part that would make 21 Savage look crazy.
Does 21 Savage have a U visa? How is he in the United States right now, right? 21 Savage is here off a U visa. You know what's a U visa? This is the definition of a U visa.
That nigga said, I know you know what it is, man. Everybody that heard about this shit with 21 Savage, his type of visa he got. Big Bang is bullshit. You cap for this one, bro. You know what the fuck he was going with this, where he was going. You know what a U visa is, nigga. Everybody was saying this nigga 21 worked with the police. That's how he able to stay here. We've been hearing that.
As of October 2023, 21 Savage, Shia bin Abraham Joseph is a lawful permanent resident of the United States, successfully resolving his long-standing immigration saga. While he reportedly filed for a U visa, what the f is a U visa? While he reportedly filed for a U visa in 2017 following a 2013 shooting incident. His legal status was ultimately adjusted to permanent resident after years of deportation proceedings.
What 6ix9ine is talking about is actually facts. WAC 100 actually posted 21 Savage U visa agreement a few years ago after their Clubhouse argument. But 21 Savage was arrested by ICE and detained. Now, Jay-Z and Roc Nation hired 21 Savage, a powerhouse attorney that got 21 Savage a bond. While 21 Savage was out on bond, fighting his immigration and fighting deportation, the powerhouse attorney was able to secure 21 Savage a U visa agreement. What the U visa agreement says, you get to stay, you get status, you get a work permit. In exchange, though, you agree to testify against somebody who victimized you. So because 21 Savage was a victim of a shooting that left his homie dead and him almost dead, he qualified for that. But in exchange, though, he has to agree. Now, that don't mean he's cooperating actively, but he has to agree that if the person, who shot him is caught, he has to agree to testify and cooperate against that person. He would also have to provide certain statements about him being shot, such as where he got shot, how he got shot, what the person was wearing, et cetera, et cetera. Now, he could have easily lied to them, but still in all, you still sign your name on a dotted line that you agree to snitch when it's time to snitch. So 6ix9ine is pointing that out like, hold on, 21 Savage got a U visa agreement. I haven't heard Big Bang and others call him out on this. Why? And because Big Bang and 21 Savage is cool, Big Bang really suffered, like combating 6ix9ine and rebuttaling this, and it made him look crazy because all we saw was him making excuses and picking and choosing and politicking what's snitching and what's not snitching.
I want to see what Big Bang say right here. I want to see what he say. Let's see how he get out of this one. Because that's his boy. 21 of his, that's his boy. And that is a sticky one to defend right here, like, especially if you don't really know what he agreed to when he got that pass, that visa. But this is what they're saying. That's what you got to do when you get the visa. It kind of puts you in the middle like, damn, I really don't know. I know my boy. From what I know, he ain't never snitched on nobody or would snitch on nobody, but you never know with these niggas, man. You don't never know a snitch gonna snitch until he snitch. You never know sometimes.
What is the U visa? Let's see what a U visa is.
Bro, you...
No. Hold on. Nah. No, let's just see what a U visa is. What is a U visa? A U visa is a U.S. immigration benefit for non-citizen victims. Key word.
Bro, he gotta learn to talk without yelling though. That shit would piss me off. I wouldn't be able to sit with bro all that yelling. He gotta like, hey, we man, bro. Talk to each other like men. All this yelling shit. That's what I'm not doing, my nigga.
Victims.
See, man, what,
Hold on,
bro,
but let me finish. Hold on, babe.
calm down,
No,
bro.
hold on, I know, hold
Hey,
on.
same shit. Any real nigga gonna say that. At that point, when you raising your voice and yelling, come on, my nigga. You do it too much. Calm down, my boy.
Immigration for a non-citizen victim of a certain crimes who have suffered substantial mental or physical abuse and are helpful to law enforcement in investigation or prosecution of that criminal activity. This is a fact, though.
But what they got to do with anything, though? I'm saying, what are you saying? What's the point, though? What's the point you should make it? You saying he was a victim?
I mean, he's
a lot of people be victims, though. If you get shot, that's a victim.
Okay.
When they get shot, being in the street, that's a victim. What are you talking about?
All right, cool. You can only get a U visa, right? This is the definition. Let's slow it down, Bing. I know it's cut up. Sometimes the truth is just too much.
Bro, what I'm saying, that shit said, a
Just
U
read it
visa
slow.
benefits from non-citizen victims who have suffered from certain crimes,
Okay,
basically,
now,
right?
but don't finish there. This is the key word right here. Read that slowly for me. Now read it out loud. Let people
Physical abuse or
physical abuse, mental or physical abuse, and are helpful to law enforcement in the investigation of. What you gonna ignore that? That's what you got right now.
Big Bank heard 6ix9ine explain what a U visa is, explain how 21 Savage got the U visa, explain the stipulations of the U visa, read exactly what read the paragraph. Big Bank then reads the same paragraph and stopped short of when they said you gotta cooperate against the person who victimized you, man. Again, yo, if Big Bank would have said, hey, listen, man.
What's y'all thoughts on that? Did y'all think Big Bank purposely, you know what I mean, shunned that part, wasn't trying to read that part out loud? Or do y'all think, what's y'all thoughts on this? Like, what's y'all thoughts on the U visa? Y'all see what it means. 21 Savage has one. What's y'all thoughts on that? Let me know.
Wish he eventually did so, you know, I do give him credit. If we just say, hey, listen, man, yo, man, I'm not here to defend anybody who snitch or not, bro, right? Listen, if you got proof they snitch, tell them to come and defend themselves, man, all right? Because if they snitch, they snitch. All right, I don't give a damn, right? They, you know, don't steal my partners. That would have been better. But because 6ix9ine cornered him, he just couldn't just lay down or lay over and have 6ix9ine just call them rat for the entire 2-hour interview. Because in that situation, now after this interview, now 21 Savage is mad at him for allowing 6ix9ine to just call him a rat and not vouch for him in front of 6ix9ine. But not vouching for 21 Savage when you think he did wrong would have been much better than Big Bank just playing dumb. I think at some point, 6ix9ine read exactly what was on paper very slowly, and Big Bank responded back with, what you mean? Just playing dumb.
What you saying? What that mean, though?
Bank, 21 Savage got a U visa. That means he was a victim in a crime. This is, yo, Bank, this is like, this is what I'm trying to say. So when you come at me calling me the Mexican, the lace front, now shut it down, yo, homie, every action has a reaction.
Do y'all think Big Bank knew what he was walking into? Like, if you see 6ix9ine, like, he commits his time to crashing out whenever he sees somebody else snitch, or there's something with snitch associated to their name to prove that, hey, y'all got mad at me, why y'all not mad at him? He constantly make videos like that. So he's probably, like, he's waiting for one of you niggas from that side to come sit with me. And Big Bank, it just so happened to be you. The nigga who's in a podcast space trying to be a podcaster. You're doing your thing for sure. But I'm saying everybody else is not trying to be a podcaster. So let me get you over here. And for you to even say, yeah, and them your homies, that's kind of like, them your homies, cuz they don't fuck with bro. You not supposed to fuck with bro. But hey, that's another story. But you know what I mean? He go sit down with him, and 6ix9ine got all the shit ready to go on a Summer Jam screen right here. I got everything so you can't deny. And I'm gonna put you in a trick bag because everybody know right now all them Atlanta rappers is looking funny in the light. We cannot deny that. A lot of them are looking funny in the light. So now you are an Atlanta representative. I got you right here. I'm gonna show you everything I got on you funny looking niggas right now. And you explain this shit. And if you can't explain it and you start acting like you can't read or you start stuttering or trying to swerve around, it's gonna make everything look funny. So right now, his best bet isn't to try to like sway away from the conversation. You gotta address that shit head on. And even if you gotta lie for your niggas, you better lie, nigga. You better lie for them Atlanta niggas, bro. Like shit, something.
Right? So now you're gonna make me
That
dig.
shit really don't mean shit, though.
That don't mean nothing?
That don't mean shit. It
Oh,
plenty-
so that don't mean
that's the
nothing.
only, you saying that's the only way a nigga can get a visa?
Yeah. Look, let's go down here, right? Cause let's look
Bro, I
down here.
don't- like you can't even talk
Nah,
about these
man,
niggas,
come
bro. I
on,
don't want
man.
to talk. I'm trying to ask you questions.
Nah, but I know, Bank. But listen to me. I know it's hard to believe. I know it's like tough. I know it's like damn. Like I don't want niggas now looking into this. 21 Savage here on a U visa. That means he was a victim of a crime and is helping. Look, I'm not making this up.
I'm saying you done said this shit
To law
before plenty of
enforcement. All right,
times.
cool.
So what?
So now he mentioned me first on your podcast.
Yeah.
He said, "Yo,
I ain't never heard Big Bang stutter a day in my life, bro. Big Bang is articulate. Big Bang is a very smart and intelligent brother.
Got him.
When 6ix9ine gets to cooking to himself, but Big Bang gets to whoa. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. This ain't Wawa, man. Like, they don't got Wawas in Miami, homie. They only got Wawas on the East Coast. Okay? So, whoa. Now, hold on, bro. Just admit it, hey, man. Yo, and at some point, Big Bang said the craziest stuff, bro. Oh my, yo, this was so freaking insane. Big Bang tries to make an excuse for the Atlanta rats. So his excuse was, well, you told and got all of your co-defendants 100 years collectively. These other Atlanta rats, they didn't do that. Like, they told, but they didn't tell like that. They got some wiggle rooms to their telling, right? Some of them, right, only gave information to the police. We can't even identify who got arrested and went to jail for the information they provided, but they provided information, though, they told.
No fucking way. No way Big Bang did that. Ain't no way Big Bang did that. So you admitted that them niggas is rats, but it ain't as bad as you being a rat. Because they shit didn't put nobody in jail for 100 years. But they ratted. No fucking way, Big Bang. No, that's not true. I can't take that.
Hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
I don't believe that. You better show that right now. So I don't believe that. That's crazy to say some shit like that.
Right? They try to get folks locked up, but nobody got locked up, so, there's some wiggle room here. But 6ix9ine walked him back in the corner. Are you saying there's degrees to snitching? Are you saying telling on one person is fine, but telling on 5 is not fine? Are you saying, like, telling on 5 is worse than telling on 1? 6ix9ine walked him into a corner that, like 6ix9ine knew. 6ix9ine is intelligent, and he knew that Big Bang can't just outright say, yeah, telling on one person, right, is objectively better than telling on 5. He knew he couldn't say that because the rules of the streets, that's illogical, says that's not the case. And if Big Bang would have said that on camera, folks would have woke up today looking at him a little crazy.
Because it's like, bro, you can't compare yourself. I'm gonna keep it a brick. You can't compare yourself to, bro. You got over 100 and some years, man. That's different than all this shit you talking about. That can be nothing word than that's locked up.
but I'm
You
saying,
hold up. I'm gonna keep it a break with you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like, so that's an argument.
who got over 100 years though?
I'm saying all them collective, that's 100 and some years.
Bro, you just making that up.
You want to pull it up? Go,
Pull it up.
Google it. Google it. How much time did, what's the name of the people, get collectively? It's over 100 years, bro. That's
I don't know. But you saying like me. Oh, matter of fact, let's see. I love this, y'all. I love this.
No, I'm just saying that's a difference,
No,
though.
I love this though. Remember what he's saying and clip it back. I want y'all to rewind this when I pull it up.
Yeah, that's a little crazy. What's fucking him up is that this nigga 6ix9ine got the Google right there. So anything you say, he could easily pull. That's why I was like, bro, you should have had your shit ready. walking up on this nigga. Like, I feel like that last statement, it could be true, but you got to, like, this nigga's pulling up facts. Pull it up. Tell him to pull it up. Hey, you got them niggas collectively 100 years. Pull it up. Google it right now. And boom, we would be like, all right, Big Bank's, you cooking now, Bank. You cooking right back. But why you not saying, hey, pull it up? The screen is right there. Y'all can fact check everything each of y'all is saying right behind y'all on the screen. So if I say something, hey, nigga, you did this, pull it up. Boom. Hey, what you took, the type of plea you took, this is what it means. Pull it up. Boom. Y'all can fact check everything right here. Let's see.
Watch this.
But is that different though? You trying to compare yourself to niggas who got basically wiggle room. You know what I'm saying? This shit different. This shit different
So,
out here.
Bank, if you walking down the street, right? If you walking down the street,
No, you gotta
if you
type.
walking down the street,
Let me type
and a big brolic dude smack your girl ass, and one scrawny dude smack your girl ass, what you gonna do? You can't treat somebody different. I can't treat the scrawny different. Not everybody get the same treatment. A rat is a rat, right or wrong? There's no levels to this rat and shit. Is it?
The Gunna discussion was even worse because 6ix9ine pulled up a tweet from 21 Savage where 21 Savage is saying that Gunna told before, and they all knew Gunna told before, but yet, you know, they...
As 21 Savage did say that. He literally admitted that on the goddamn phone. They got audio of him saying this. We all knew he was a snitch. Oh, actually, he tweeted that. Did he tweet that? We all knew Gunna was a snitch, but we covered for him. It was something along those lines like, what? Why would you say that? Wait a minute. So wait a minute. That's when Atlanta really started looking funny in the light. When them niggas all started getting on Twitter saying shit, audio coming out, it was just like, what is wrong with Atlanta right now?
Put it under the rug for Young Thug. So 6ix9ine's pulling this tweet like, hold on, bruh. So all you guys knew Gunna told before, like y'all knew about the Crime Stopper video, but yet y'all hit that under the rug, right, as a favor for Young Thug? Big Bang then tried to say, you know, like that Gunna never told, Gunna didn't tell. Then 6ix9ine pulled up the Crime Stopper video where Gunna is identifying, hey, bruh, that man right there, he's the one who really did it, but they got my cousin in jail for it because my cousin had on the same clothes as him, but he the one that really did it. Big Bang read it, seen it, heard it, and had an excuse for Gunna. And this is where I believe that everybody said, all right, bruh, we might not like 6ix9ine, man, but at some point, at some point, if you're the only person who's prepared to speak the truth, like if you're the only person in an interaction who is speaking the truth and being honest, then even though we might like Big Bang more, we might respect Big Bang more, we kind of have to like give this to 6ix9ine, like, all right, bro, like you got it, man. You got Big Bang. Because Big Bang was put in a position, it's a lose-lose, man. Yo, you keep it real, you lose your relationships, right? And you don't keep it real, well, you look like this. Right? You look unprepared, you look overwhelmed, and you know,
and that's the key word right there, unprepared. Big Bang, it looks like you came unprepared. You thought it was gonna be an easy walk down. You was finna come in there and just cook this nigga. But you don't understand, this nigga has been, ever since he got out, been trying to prove the point that so many other rappers are like him and people are being biased and not showing the same amount of slander. They're showing favoritism, all that type of shit. He's been pushing that line, especially through all the YSL shit. Like, so to walk up and think he's not gonna try to push that line with you, you talking about, hey, man, I don't want to talk about them. I just want to ask you some questions. Nah, nigga, you done walked into my shit now. You over here in my territory. You at my house. I make the motherfucking rules, what we finna talk about. And then you trying to slither up out of it because you know you don't want to ice your homies. You know them niggas is rats. You don't want to ice them though. So you like, hey man, I just want to ask you, let's talk about me and you. Let's not talk about them. Nah, nigga. Because when you doing your podcast, they on your shit talking about him. So hey, listen, man. This is what you chose to sit down with him. I know people gonna be like, man, so he a rat. You chose to sit with a rat. So now you're giving this rat leeway. And the rat is cooking you. So it looks crazy. Clean that up, man. Clean that up.
Look like a hypocrite, right? Again, that's with all due respect, because I rock with Big Bang.
Accountability is what I did. My thing is like, yeah, I told, but these niggas was sleeping with my baby mom, stealing millions, kidnapping me. They did all of this. That's accountability. I said it on the first live when I came home. I wore it. This is what you call no accountability. We knew Gunna wasn't no gangster when he told the first time and we swept it under the rug. You call that accountability?
Damn.
But Gunna ain't tell no first time.
Oh, he didn't?
No.
Nah, let's watch this shit.
What?
You talking about what?
You tell me how this not telling.
Wait a minute. What? Nigga, your man's is right here saying he told. 21 Savage is right here saying he told. Now you going against 21 Savage saying he didn't tell? See, this looks crazy, man.
The night Jasmine Lynn shot.
It was just a coincidence.
Red. The night Kitchens claims Ben and Carter were both wearing red. The night Jasmine Lynn shot.
It was just a coincidence of how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color.
Okay.
He just had on the hood and D1 had on regular shirts.
Let police do their job.
Hold up.
Hold on, babe. My bad.
Hold. You asked me a question. Bro, you can stop hitting that bullshit, bro. That shit, you just walked that thing down, bro. You just showed the video.
Babe.
Hold up.
You said Gunna didn't tell the first.
That's telling. You say that's telling?
All right.
I'm asking you. You saying is that telling?
Can I explain myself?
That's a yes or no.
Oh, Bank, don't say that video's not telling. Please don't say that. The niggas on Crime Stoppers do not, Bank, go as far as to say that's not telling. You are, nigga, they dragged T.I. for being on Crime Stoppers. They dragged T.I. So you're saying right here, Gunna is actually on here saying like, hey, nigga, it wasn't him, it was a nigga dressed like him. It was this nigga. And bruh, you saying that's not snitching? That's crazy.
Yes.
Okay, and let me.
You want to see how?
Yeah, go ahead.
You police? Why you painting a picture for it? It's the streets.
What'd he say? He said somebody's name?
Oh.
Same exact
I'm
color.
asking a question.
He just had on the hood.
I ain't defending the name. I'm asking you a question.
Yo,
come
hold
on,
on.
baby.
Just listen.
Ben and Carter were both wearing
That
red.
nigga some bullshit.
Look, hear the names.
No, he said my cousin. That's his cousin name.
Hold on.
Ain't no way.
The night Kitchens claims Ben and Carter were both wearing red.
Ben and Carter were both wearing red.
No, that ain't what he said.
Oh, come on, Bank. Oh, he cooking you. He is flaming you right now, bruh.
Jasmine Lynn shot.
Hold on.
Let me see. That what he said?
The night Kitchens claims Ben and Carter were both wearing red. The night Jasmine Lynn shot.
Let me hear it again.
Yeah, you gotta laugh, nigga. You know you fucked up.
Hell
He
no.
cooking this nigga.
Fuck, man.
That nigga was on Crime Stoppers, nigga, snitching, nigga. Everybody saw that video, boy. Fuck are you talking about? 21 Savage admitted it right here. We knew he was a snitch and we swept it under the rug. Bank is trying his best. Just say, hey, look, nigga, fuck it. That's them niggas' problems, not mine. Let's do our interview. Fuck it, nigga, you right. Go ahead. You can have that. Let's do our interview, though. Because at this point, you're going to look crazy trying to defend that shit.
He said what? The police said it. Gunna ain't say that.
Oh, man. Yo, I love that
Did
you
Gunna say
watching
that?
this in real time.
I'm
Hear
just
it.
asking a question, my nigga. I'm not here to defend no nigga, bro. Whoever wrong, they wrong. Did he say that, though?
A coincidence of how it was put out. Like, they actually had on the same exact color. He just had on the hood and D1 had on regular shirts.
Kitchens believe that mistaken identity played a big role in this case. And he read that Kitchens claims Ben and
So
Carter.
he over here doing police work, saying, yo, y'all got the wrong person.
Then we find out that 6ix9ine actually paid Big Bang to be there. So Big Bang should have already known if 6ix9ine is that excited, if he is that eager to have you come in, it's gonna be something. So
Oh, I was wondering why would he go over there? Oh, so he sold his soul for a check. I'm like, wait, this is their homie. Why would Big Bang go sit down? All his homies say, fuck that nigga. If all my homies say, fuck that nigga, it's fuck that nigga. Like, but if you're saying, fuck that nigga, y'all finna go sit down, and how did he get you over there? He paid you a check. He brought you out the motherfucking, to set you up and hit, I'm gonna hit one of y'all with these facts. One of y'all gotta come see me. Who's dumb enough to come see me? And that's what he basically did. Who's dumb enough, who would take a bag to come see me so I could cook this nigga? I'm ready. I got all my shit ready to go. Nigga, I got all my shit drew out. Nigga, I'm ready to lay this shit down in person so a nigga can't deny it. I got all the facts. And right now, Atlanta, y'all look crazy. Y'all been doing a lot of shit over the last 2-3 years. It look crazy. So now you got this snitch nigga who got all that ammo, and he just need one person from Atlanta to sit down with him so he could go one by one and dissect it. And you ain't got the right rebuttals, it's going to look like this. You was so, hey, listen, Big Bank, you took that check and you wasn't thinking, brother. You took that check and you wasn't completely thinking. That's what it looked like, bro. I'm just calling this a spade a spade.
Not Big Bank's best performance. He's still a great interviewer, but I feel like in this interview, you try to defend the indefensible and it just came off bad. Now, others have reacted to this interview since it's dropped, and they, share the same sentiment. Charleston White reacted to this interview, and here's what he had to say.
6ix9ine 6ix9ine has a production team. He has a production mind. He's very skilled. He's very tactical in interviews and editing and putting out the good. His team gonna make you sense. Good. He know how to control his narrative. He been trying to sit down with the rap world. He been trying to sit down in the rap world. They been shunning him. They wouldn't let him in. Mexican boy. But you gotta think, homie, the Mexican boy came and played to the fullest. Came and played to the fullest. Put on. So check game, right? He grew up with. So he done took on us. Come being real with us. So when he give up he take his lick. He don't run from the shame of telling. He don't run from it. He come out and say, man, I did this. He take his lick like a man. He don't come back and still try to build street. He come take his lick and say, I done fell from grace. Nobody in the hip-hop world embraced it. They were trying to spit on it because had nobody been caught snitching yet. The Woody tapes ain't came out yet. None of that. But if we real, when have the Mexican ever been wrong for telling on the? Because when the Mexican go to the feds, the Mexican cartel, the Mexican plug, all of them tell on one another. So let me bring you back to America. The Mexican plug, the Mexican that I always tell on give up the mayates. So when they go to the feds and they get with they Mexican people and they show their paperwork and they gave up a mayate, they don't get a snitch label. SA don't get a snitch label for giving up the mayate. He didn't give up a vato, Holmes. He didn't give up a vato, Holmes. He gave up the mayates. The mayates was stupid for letting the vato in with the mayates because the vatos don't let the mayates in with them. So So the Mexican been giving up the mayates. So he didn't break no codes in his world. All he ever wanted was to come sit down and let's talk about facts. That's why he keeps saying I walk down facts, because y'all wouldn't never let him bring the facts to y'all media platforms. Or if y'all did, y'all tried to shame him, y'all tried to ridicule, y'all moved the goalpost for other people. So I remember telling Banks a year ago, say, Banks, you either street or you go do journalism. You can't be a journalist media. These street rules and privileges. He said, man, I'm not in the street, but I'm saying, Banks, you still got the residue because some of the codes you still honor.
6ix9ine cooked them. But I do.
That nigga say, hey, Flacco summarized that shit up. 6ix9ine cooked him. That's simple, nigga. It's no way to say it. 6ix9ine cooked that nigga. My nigga was 30. Hey, he must have offered that nigga a bag he could have denied to walk into this death trap. Hey, I'm going to get this nigga so good. It's going to be a amount he cannot deny. And once he gets over here, I am going to unleash hell. Get over here. Hey, man, I just want to ask you questions. Nigga, I paid you. You're at my house. I'm going to take all this shit out that I got built up that nobody would come sit with me for. Nigga, I'm going to take it all out on you. You took the bait, nigga. That's what this sound like. Big Bank took the bait. Hey, I'm going to pay you to come to my house where I got all my facts. I got my production team. I got everything queued up. I got my sound effects. Nigga, I got everything, nigga. I got my Summer Jam screen pulled up. I'm about to cook your ass. You come sit with me. Matter of fact, hey, here, I got a couple thousand. Come on. Oh, hell no, that ain't enough. I need this. All right, cool. What you want? You want that? Cool. I'll wire it to you today. Come on. Come on, nigga. All right, for sure. Soon as I get there, I asked the wrong question and kick it off. Big Bank, you sat down and said, first off, why do you keep everybody's name in your mouth? That's where you fucked up. You set the tone early. Damn. I gotta watch this interview. Shit. Is it worth watching the whole thing? Because I don't know, man. Let's see.
Disagree with people saying that Banks can't. Banks can still have his code and his honor and still be big in media. Like, he could still say, I'm from the streets. I'm not gonna snitch, right? Those are my codes. I'm not about to impose my codes on other people. Like, he can, he can say that. He don't gotta compromise, like, his morals and principles for this media stuff. He could have a strict line between, I'm not gonna snitch, I won't snitch, that's just me though, while still not imposing his standards on other people. I don't see, like Big Bank imposing his standards on other people. Bro, Gucci Mane told Big Bank, said, man, Gucci Mane is still my brother, man. Right? Like, straight up. Now, Whack 100 also tapped in and also spoke, and Whack 100 called out, like, the culture, because when Whack 100 sat down with 6ix9ine, it was right.
Oh, y'all know Whack ain't finna let it fly. Whack is not finna let this fly. He got hella backlash when he fucked with 6ix9ine. Even when he did that deal for all that money, what was it, $1 million, $2 million? When he quarterbacked that deal with Kodak Black, and they gave him a slap. I'm like, listen, bro, that's $1 million fucking dollars. Y'all niggas over here acting like y'all wouldn't have. If he getting 10%, that's 100,000. If he getting 20% for making that play happen, 200,000. Just to put them niggas together. And I ain't gotta be your homie. But nigga, here, y'all niggas, this money, go ahead, boom. Would you be that entitled, that invested, to where, hey, this is where it gets tricky. It's a gray area, man, because that's the thing. Like they saying, you can't be still on the street shit and be a journalist if you want to be a great one, because you got to go sit and take those interviews that's going to push the needle. That's going, like, you got to sit with snitches. You got to sit with killers. You got to sit with murderers. Like, that's the shit that people want to see. That's the shit people want to see. If that's what you really committing to, you know what I'm saying? But it is those who like, hey, that's your whole thing. That ain't my whole thing. But you got to stand on that. And you can't let no check make you move off your pivot. If you saying, I don't fuck with snitches, I don't fuck with rats, there's no way somebody should be able to pay you to go fuck with a snitch or a rat. So how did Big Bank go sit down with 6ix9ine? And when Whack did it, everybody, I'm in the middle right here. We all saw it. Everybody dragged Whack name through the mud. Of course, Whack got a reputation nobody loves. We get it. But in this situation, is it Big Bank get a pass in your book? Or is it like Whack going to fuck with 6ix9ine? I swear it gets tricky. But a bag was involved. And I only did it because it was a check. But when Whack did it for a check, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I'm in the middle right here. I ain't picking no sides. I'm just reacting, baby.
Right after 6ix9ine told and got released from prison, and street dudes gave Whack 100 a hard time for sitting down with 6ix9ine. They looked at it as Whack 100 condoning and co-signing, like the snitching. Well, Whack is saying, hold on, why y'all not giving Big Bank the exact same backlash and pressure y'all gave me for sitting down with 6ix9ine, which is also a very fair point.
Listen, let's walk this shit down. 5 years ago, when I get the call from Act, 6ix9ine want to interview with you. You up for it? For sure. What the streets gonna think about you? Nigga, the streets. When I did it, y'all heard 21 Savage come on there and say, yo, Whack, that was lame. You interviewed 6ix9ine, everybody talking. When this Valley ninja kicked the door in when this wolf chose his own path. And to this day, me and little bro, me and Daniel, 6ix9ine, whatever you want to call him, we straight, we tight, we solid. Now I look up, Big Bank's go on there. I want to hear all y'all call him a lame. Because there's no reason to talk to 6ix9ine. He ain't did nothing new but continue to grow and flourish in his career. It ain't been no new this or new this. The people still in jail. Male murder out, ain't said nothing, did nothing, ain't gonna do nothing. Over there trying to figure out where he gonna get his next meal. Listen, man, out there to the kids. What the streets is telling you to do, what you can do, what you can say, what you can't say. You do what you do. In the meantime, go to the App Store, hit nothing but content.
Wait a minute. Wait. I was waiting. I'm like, okay, he delivered a message to the kids. And he tell the kids to go get the app. You got to separate the two, Wack. You got to separate the two. It sounds like you telling the kids, hey, leave the crime alone and go download my app. It was all in one take. That's why it sounds a little crazy.
Go subscribe and see what's really going on. 6ix9ine, good luck. And for the rest of y'all, the streets is a myth. Troy Ave verse.
I said this in one of my other videos. Yo, we owe Troy Ave a profound apology, man. Troy Ave told us the street was a myth almost a decade ago. No, more than a decade ago. And we laughed at Troy Ave. We called him bitter. We called him all type of names.
Bro, the internet is the worst thing that happened to the streets, cuz. I swear to God, this shit is never... Hey, listen, because it's so many niggas that be contradicting themselves on the internet, cuz. It's the worst shit that ever happened to the streets. And to the point where the civilians can use it like how Flacco is using it right now, because he got a point. These niggas crazy, bro. Troy Ave was saying that. Everybody dragged Troy Ave. And nigga... Yeah, I just hate how niggas pick and choose on here, especially like the ones who you look at like a Big Bank, right? I'm gonna keep it 100. I fuck with Big Bank. He got a nice reputation in the streets in Atlanta. But he would be the last person, knowing his relationship with all the niggas who hate 6ix9ine, he would not be the person who I would think would go sit with 6ix9ine. Like, bro, you really like a big dog to them niggas, like a big homie. I would not expect for you to cut your morals and principles of what they all believe in, even though they doing fuck shit too. You still fuck with them. But then go over here. I don't see this where niggas, man, listen. What's y'all take on this shit, dog? I think niggas need to listen, man. Everybody just needs to state their claim on where they're at right now in today's time. The thing is, everybody still be trying to live off their past. They still try to live off their past, and they don't want to stain that with how everybody looks at them from their past. You was once in the streets, you was a nigga. So your reputation still remains that. They look at you like, oh, this nigga's the nigga from over there. He the nigga. But really, mentally, you done moved on, brother. You ain't even on that no more. You probably don't even care about all that shit no more. But you don't know how to say that to give people clarity like, hey, that was me, but now this is what I'm on. I'm trying to be a mediator. I'm trying to go sit down with the people. Because in our eyes, we look at it like that's your homie. You on the same type of time they on. That's why like niggas gotta be clear. Y'all gotta draw y'all line in the sand today. Everybody, me included, all the content creators, draw your line in the sand so that the viewers know moving forward where you stand, nigga. Where do you stand with this shit? Because a lot of you niggas living off y'all past hype. Y'all using it when it's good for you, that street element. But then you doing sucker shit. And then you was like, oh no, nigga, it was for a check. Oh, for a check? But if somebody else do it for a check, they sold. They a whole nigga. They a bitch nigga. Oh, the niggas fuck with. See, that's why I'm like, The problem is, until you wearing those shoes, you don't know what you would do. And that's what the thing is a lot of niggas won't admit. They quick to judge others. This is people in life, period. You're quick to tell other people how they should do something, what they should do, what they should have did, until it's your turn to do it. Man, if it was me, nigga, I would have did this. If it was me, I would have did this. Then your turn come where it is you. and you do polar opposite what you done told everybody. That's what the fuck we got going on in life right now. The internet is showcasing that. Not just with street niggas, with politicians, with everybody. All these niggas, I don't fuck with snitches. I don't fuck with rats. And then one of their homeboys snitch, and they still fuck with them. I don't fuck with pedos. Then one of your homeboys is a pedo. You still fuck with him. Man, all this nigga do, it's like watching all these niggas with the white boy over there. All this nigga do is get niggas set up to go to jail. And as soon as he reach out, hey, come on the podcast, gotta go over there. It's like, bro, you niggas don't stand on shit. Niggas don't stand on shit, bro. That's the fucked up part. That's the fucked up part about this internet shit and these new content creators and all these niggas, bro. You know what I mean? So, y'all pick and choose who y'all fuck with, man, who y'all like, man. But, you know, watch niggas watch what they be on, man, because these niggas will gas you up to believe they one way when they really not. You know what I mean? They squares. They want to be kumbaya with everybody. They want to be best friends with everybody. They don't want to offend niggas. Man, fuck all that. And that's why I be on the homies. Like, man, fuck all that. Like, nigga, these niggas ain't your homies, man. These niggas is not the homies, bro. But see, y'all want to be so kumbaya and act like, yeah, you know, you the big homie and then my little homies, Young Thug, 21 Savage. No, you got to call your little homies out, Big Bank. Hey, y'all niggas over there telling that shit ain't cool. If that's what you really on, nigga. But I don't know. I'm so lost by that Atlanta shit. That shit confusing as fuck. All that Atlanta shit confusing.
More than a decade later, Troy Ave was 100%, man. All right. Dudes went from caring about snitching, not working with no rats, to when they homie right, they're like, man, listen, man, but he the homie though. I don't care. That's my brother, man.
Right.
I'm supporting my brother still, man.
Right.
We watched somebody in an interrogation footage for 3 hours do a whole lot of telling and writing. Man, that don't matter, bro. Man, listen, man, yeah, bro. Yeah, we heard him give information to the police, but like the police didn't use the information, so it's not telling though. The streets are myth, bro. The goalposts will get moved if they like you, straight up. Y'all let me know in the comment section what's your thoughts on this Big Bank and 6ix9ine interview, okay? Let me know.
Damn, man. I hate to say it, but Flacco was right. Niggas will move the goalposts if they like you. You know what I mean? Viewers, peers, fans, they will move the goalposts if they like you. And that's the easiest way to summarize it up. Because that's the reality of it all. If they don't like you and you snitch, they're going to drag your ass. If they love you and you snitch, they're going to come up with excuses. Oh, he done snitch because nobody got arrested. Oh, he done snitch because nobody this, nobody. And we're seeing that in real time. We're seeing that in real time, y'all. This is not what if situations. What if this happened? This is what we are seeing unravel. And we seeing niggas' responses and niggas make excuses, niggas cop pleas, all that shit. It's crazy, man. But let me know what y'all think. What y'all think about this? What y'all think about Big Bank sitting down with 6ix9ine? Was that a smart move? Do y'all feel like he sold out for a check and gave up on his morals and principles of not dealing with snitches? Or do y'all feel like Big Bank is an OG who has moved on, who should let people know, hey, that street image y'all know of me, that's not me no more? How do y'all think he should clean this up? Let me know, man. I'm going to give y'all 2 seconds to smash the like. And as always, get ready for the next reaction.